What's going on, guys? It's your boy J-Dog. Sorokin versus Hooker goes down this weekend, and we're going to Qatar. You know, Qatar and Abu Dhabi, that kind of area. We get really banger cards. This one's one of those ones. It's got a couple fights early on that are a bit random, I'd say, but otherwise the whole main card and higher up cards are like fights are really good. It's between two guys, Sorokin and Hooker, who have actually honestly been pretty inactive. Sorokin hasn't fought since UFC 300. We just had UFC 322, and it's like a year. It's almost like a year and when was it? April. So 4, 5. It's like a year and a half, bruh. And then Dan Hooker hasn't fought since UFC 305, which is a year and 3 months. So pretty crazy. But they main evented, and it's a decent fight, which we'll get into eventually. Some of these I'm just gonna fly through because there's not much to say. Marek Bujlo versus Denzel Freeman. Guys, these guys both, he's 6-0, he's 6-1. Both kind of, since they're on the come up still, have fought only having 6 fights. They fought some pretty bad record people. But I'm honestly gonna go with Denzel Freeman. He does have a loss and the other guy doesn't, but they both have 6 wins. I'm just going to find Denzel Freeman off a half court shot with no real input behind it. Plus it's heavyweight, so either guy could win regardless. Congratulations, Shamrock, for your round 2 KO, brother. Guys, this Shamrock guy, I don't know, man. I've honestly saw him on Twitter for like the last couple months. And he like does some like funny tweets and trolling tweets, I feel like, here and there I've seen. And then one day I was like, Shamrock's fighting this guy in the UFC. I was like, what? I thought Shamrock was just a Twitter troll, bruh. But he's genuinely a real fighter. He is 12-1, I'm pretty sure. Decent record. The other guy's 10-0. So undefeated, which is kind of interesting. But I'm going with Shamrock still, bro. Off a fingers crossed and a hope and a dream that Shamrock pulls it off. And that, yeah, bro. I'm just going to go with Shamrock to clutch up this one. Give this guy undefeated record a little loss in there and move on from there. But, bro, Shamrock, he trains with Luke Riley, who's also on this card. He trains with Paddy Pimblett, who's a number 5 lightweight now, top 5 lightweight. By finessing his way up, but decent guys around him. 1 loss in there, and yeah, we're going with my boy Shamrock. This guy, absolute underdog, and shock everyone with when he wins. You know what I mean? So moving on. Now this one, bro, I'm actually like Ismail Naurdiev versus Ryan Loder. Now we all know Ryan Loder won. Tough. Not this year, but the year before. He beat Robert Valentine, which we kind of found out he was kind of bad. Valentine, because he's on a 3-fight losing streak. Or 2-fight losing streak since losing to Ryan Loder. And Yeah, he lost to, and then Ryan Loder lost to Asmat who has lost since, but Asmat's pretty damn good, so that's not a bad loss, I'd say. So, meanwhile, Ismail Naurdiev, I think his debut, he only has one fight in the UFC. The Jung Park one. Oh no, he has multiple. Oh, piss. I thought he got called up to fight on the Baku card. Maybe it was someone else. Dang, he's been in since 2019. But lost, beat this guy, lost to Brady. Lost to Brady, beat Silva, which everyone beats Silva. And then the reason I'm struggling is because, well, what's his record? Oh, piss. 24-8. Meanwhile, Ryan Loder is like 7-2. So, whoops, leaked one of the fights later. 24-8 to 7-2. I'm just saying, in his last fight, he literally was. I think he won. I don't know how the fight actually played out again, but I just remember he kneed Jung Park on the ground, and Jung Park fought through it and absolutely beat this guy up. And so I'm just like, bro, if you're gonna like cheat and still lose, what the like unanimous decision? Oh, but I think he got 2 points deducted. Actually, maybe that's why. I think he got 2 points deducted. So this one I'm struggling with because this guy, maybe the 2 points really is the thing that messed him up. Okay, I'm gonna go with Ismail Naurdiev because I was like, how do you lose to Artur? But I think he got 2 points deducted, so he was kind of cooked from the start. And I don't know what the scorecards was, if he lost all the rounds or only lost 2 rounds. But since he lost 2 points and Park won a round, that it ended up being technically like 3-2 if it was like a 5-rounder type thing. And Ryan Loder got slept by Asmat Bekov, which isn't a bad loss, but I don't remember him doing anything in that fight. I was really going to pick maybe Ryan Loder, but I'm going to go with Ismail Naurdiev if he got the 2 points taken away. If he didn't, I don't know. This one could go either way, but I think he got 2 points deducted, which kind of cooked him for that fight. So I'm going to go with Ismail Naurdiev. Now, Bekzat Almakhan versus Aleksandre Topuria. Now, this one's kind of interesting because the odds were a pick'em, and now he's a slight underdog. But something that I saw when I was looking at the records was is that his records just doubled. Topuria is 6-2, and he's 12-2. So he has double the wins and double the losses. So double the fights, but double the win, double the losses of him. And I mean, dude, this guy beat Brad Katona, the 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 tough vet, Brad Katona. And I can't say much because Topuria fought Colby Thickness, which was a good win. But then seeing Colby Thickness in his last fight, where he did win, so that's a positive because he beat a guy who now has won. But Colby Thickness didn't look great, so it's not a great win because Colby didn't look good, even though he did win. This guy beat Brad Katona, but I remember watching Aleksandre Topuria fight Colby Thickness, and he just simulates Ilya so much. The way he moves, the way he punches, the way he moves in, and everything, man. So I'm gonna go with Topuria to win this one. He does implement his grappling more because, like I say, doesn't have that one-shot power like Ilya, but he implements his grappling more. So I'm gonna go with Aleksandre Topuria to win this one, using his grappling and good striking. But it's a close matchup, so it's gonna be a good one. I feel like a really good fight, but I am gonna pick Aleksandre Topuria. Now, Abdul Rakhman Yakhyaev versus Rafael Cerqueira. This one's pretty easy, guys. I'm gonna just go with Abdul Rakhman. 7-0 UFC debut. Cerqueira was 11-0, came to the UFC and lost all 3 UFC fights. Had an undefeated record. Losing to Ian Cutelaba, which isn't a great win at this point because Cutelaba is on a 2-fight losing streak, and I think he's gonna lose his next fight at 323, which I'm gonna have which I'm excited for because I'm going to that one, guys. Let me just say, but he's probably gonna lose his next fight. I feel like the Bekzat fight, good loss because he's actually good, but then he got it, and then he lost a decision to the GOAT, the Juice Box, Julius Walker. So it's just like this guy, he got chinned twice, just got absolutely grappling mauled by Julius Walker. Except Julius did get rocked at one point, but you know what I mean. It's I don't know why I'm talking so much on this one, bro. This guy's gonna knock him out probably. If he genuinely wins, holy piss, you're bad. So yeah, Abdul Rakhman we're gonna go with. Alex Perez versus Azul Almabayev. Now, is his last fight the Tatsura Taira? It is. Wow. June. Oh wow, damn. It's been over a long time too. And then his last fight I think was the Jose Ocha, or something like that. Jose. And honestly, bro, looking at this thing, Manel Cap's good. Nicolas not great. And Ocha's good, but I feel like I remember this being just an absolute boring fight. And so I'm honestly going to go with Alex Perez to clutch this one up. I am going with Alex Perez, bro, to win this fight. Number 7 versus number 8. Yeah, it could honestly just be Azul Almabayev having the grappling like Tatsura Taira and just like implementing the grappling. Because I feel like Perez got kind of outdone by the grappling of Tatsura Taira. But it's been a while. Who knows? Alex Perez could be working on something. But yeah, I'm going to go with Alex Perez for this one. Nicolas Dalby versus Saygid. I'm not gonna say the rest of that. Nicolas Dalby, man. I think he's like 40 or 41, bro. I swear. Is there a way to see this? No. Alright. He beat Gabriel Bonfim. Gabriel Bonfim's only loss, so fair enough. That's a really good win, but that was also 2023. He's just older. He got flatlined by Randy Brown in his last fight, and just his record's still pretty damn good, but him just 22-2. Debutee, I just feel like Saygid's gonna get it done. Nicolas Dalby's just, I don't know. His last good win, and his last win and it was a good win, was 2023, just nothing recent, and then getting flatlined last time in a good fight, but I'm just go with Saygid with that one. And then Bogdan Grad versus Luke Riley. I am going to go with Luke Riley to beat Bogdan Grad, probably by decision. His last fight was against someone, and he lost it by decision. Oh, he only has 2 fights? Oh, I thought he had more. Muhammad Naimov, he lost to by decision. I don't know. I also remember seeing anything great from Bogdan Grad. Luke Riley has some decent fights in Cage Warriors, and Cage Warriors isn't the UFC, so who knows? He might not be on the level of UFC guys, but I am gonna go with Luke Riley to hopefully clutch up. And Bogdan Grad, I just feel like he isn't that great, but you know, we move on. And that's the end of the prelims. So for the prelims of Qatar, I got Denzel Freeman, Shem Bloody Rock, Ismail Naurdiev, Aleksandre Topuria, Abdul Rakhman, Alex Perez, Saygid, and Luke Riley. Now get into the main card, bro. This one's a banger. These main card or fights are pretty decent. Tagir Ulanbekov versus Kyoji Horiguchi. This guy, look at this profile picture, bro. Holy piss. Look at those shorts. I'm going to go with Kyoji Horiguchi. Just can't remember. I mean, I know he fought. Was his last fight against that one guy? Okay, so his last fight was against Maxim, where Maxim had a really good fight, which he lost to Mitch Raposo, I think, in his last one. So it's honestly not that great, but he could have won this fight. And then looking how he looked later, beat Cody Durden, whatever, beat Clean Carpenter. He's a lost since. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go off a whim. This guy's done a lot since leaving the UFC. I think it's been like 7 years, I think I saw. So 7 years since in the UFC, hence why his photo's so old. But I don't know. He's done a lot outside the UFC. Obviously, it's not the UFC guys, so who knows? But I'm gonna just go with Kyoji Horiguchi to win this one. Clutching up, Tagir Ulanbekov. Yeah, just nothing great, but I think he's ranked 2, right? Yeah, 11, so he's getting the rank shot right away. Let's go Horiguchi. Now, guys, this one, Sergey Spivak versus Shamil Gaziev. Shamil the Blob Gaziev. I am going with Shamil Gaziev. I'm going to be going with Shamil Gaziev. Okay. I feel like Sergey Spivak, he's not that good, guys. Like, I don't know. He's lost to Jilton Almeida. He beat Tybura the second time. But, yeah, just Shamil's going to absolutely blob this guy. What the heck is that? Okay. Shamil's just absolutely going to maul this guy. He's the blob Gaziev, bro. Like, this guy genuinely won't lose to anyone. Probably. He might probably make it to the title. What the... He generally is going to get to the title. And Sergey Spivak's a great little layup for him to get high up in the rankings. 7 versus 4. Yeah, Shamil's going to absolutely maul his way through Spivak, I feel like. Probably knock him out in round 2. And oh. Sergey Spivak withdrew, brother. I knew about this. I was just trying to troll. My bad. Brother. He pulled out, which was a good little layup. Damn! Holy crap. Oh, it's only 33 people, but as you see, a lot of people are picking Costa. And honestly, I am picking Waldor Cortes-Acosta to beat Shamil Gaziev, bro. What's also ranked 6? Or something?
6 versus 11. So he's only one higher than Sergey Spivak, but man, I really had Shamil Gaziev beating Sergey Spivak, which was a pretty easy pick to pick. But honestly, Waldo Cortes-Acosta, bro, this guy, he's very active. He literally did great. Not great. He did good against Sergey Pavlovich. Blockhead just ate all of his big shots. And then then he beat someone since. Who did he beat since? Besides Ante Jalija. I feel like he fought someone before that. Okay, no he didn't. But what was I saying? He literally got eye poked, worked through the eye poke, knocked Ante Jalija out right after, and then coming back pretty quick after that. That was literally November 1st. So earlier this month. Holy piss, it's not even been a month. And yeah, I just feel like Costa's gonna get him. And if Shamil Gaziev pulls it off, well done, because Acosta's honestly a decent opponent, a good win. So I am gonna go with Waldo Cortes-Acosta, man. I feel bad for Shamil Gaziev. He's kind of getting cooked here. For a guy who's supposed to get a free win off of Sergey Spivak. And something that's crazy is, let me quickly just do this. Dude, these guys were supposed to fight 3 times. They're supposed to fight, I don't even know what happened. What does it say? Okay, so it just got rescheduled the first time. This time, Gaziev pulled out and Sergey Spivak fought Waldo, which is crazy. Like, cancel the first one, cancel the second time. So Waldo stepped up for that first time and beat Spivak. And then now they got booked again, and now he pulled out and Waldo stepped up for the other guy. So it's kind of crazy how it works like that. So I'm going with Waldo Cortes-Acosta beat Shamil Gaziev, guys. Unfortunate for the blob himself, but we move on. Jack Hermanson versus Matebek Orobai. Matebek Orobai, missing weight, has to come up to 170 now. He's at 155. Jack Hermanson, 185, comes down to 170. Now, he just got chinned by Gregory Rodriguez. And now he's coming back. Has to cut 15 extra pounds. I feel like he's just going to be so weight drained. So just frail. And I see Matebek Orobai winning this one. I don't know if he chins him. He might submit it. No, I don't know if he will submit. I don't know. I don't know how he wins, but I'm going to maybe say decision. But I just feel like Jack Hermanson's going to be so weight drained. Such a hard weight cut, cutting those extra 15 pounds because he's already pretty lean. And, yeah, I'm going to go with Matebek Orobai. Plus Jack Hermanson. I feel like, isn't he like 40 or something? Or I can't even tell by that. Never mind. I think he's like 40 or 39, so I feel like he's just too old. And it's just, same with Nicolas Dalby, too old, man. Which, honestly, little leak, I am picking Henry Cejudo to beat Peyton Talbot, so I guess I can't say much about people being old, because Henry Cejudo's 38, and I think he might beat Talbot, so. Anyways, I'm going to go with Matebek Orobai. Again, to the top 3 fights here. Volkan Ozdemir versus Alonzo Menifield. I'm going with the atomic Alonzo Menifield. Now, how tall is he? Oh, he's 6. Oh, okay, I thought he was like 5'10" or something. So it's close heights. Volkan Ozdemir last fight. Oh no, his last fight was the loss to Alberg. Yeah, so lost to Alberg, but before that, Chin Johnny Walker. But then he has a lot of losses well, only 8, but like to like DC Reyes, this and that. Like he has like losses to he has like losses to good people. He beat Gustav, which is good, but you're losing to Nikita Krylov. You're being Paul Craig. Like, really, bro? Lucy Yuri beat Rakic. You know what I mean? Like, these wins that he has. Lose to Anthony Smith, which is this 2018, I know. But I'm just saying. He has losses to decent people, but then he has losses to bums. And then he has wins against bums. His best win's probably Gustav, honestly. And the Johnny Walker one, which aged better because Johnny Walker's didn't get chinned in his last fight, but and yeah, he fraud checked Umar Sy, beat Umar Sy, beat my glorious Julius Walker, then obviously lost to Mirzakhanov and Albert. He rushed in like a brain dead, but then beating Jimmy Crew, brother, and then he beat Jacoby, which was a good win also. I'm going to just go with Alonzo Middlefield, bro. I think he's going to probably win this one by decision, honestly. But yeah, we're going to go with Alonzo Middlefield over Volkan Ozdemir, who hasn't been in since last November, so it's been a year. He last fought in September, so yeah. Now, co-main event, Belal Muhammad versus Ian Machado Gary. What do you know about Canelo hands? Belal Muhammad's going to starch out Ian Gary cold. And he's going to be sitting there, stiff, out cold, stiff as a plank. All the things they say. No. I'm going with Belal Muhammad by decision. It was supposed to be a 5-rounder, I'm pretty sure, but it's only 3 rounds. And yeah, I'm going to go with Belal Muhammad to win this one. He keeps saying he's using his Canelo hands. Oh, piss. My camera, I never moved back. I just realized. But yeah, I think he's going to implement... He says he's going to use his hands a lot and strike and knock him out. I genuinely think he's just bluffing. Like, I think he's just trying to pull the jack thing again. Like, say that. But this time he's actually going to do it just to psych him out. Now, Ian Gary is the better striker. And... I don't know. His grappling's alright. His grappling's alright. I feel like it's decent. I guess the Carlos Prates win is kind of aging better for him, to be honest now. But, I don't know. This one's really 50-50 for me, to be honest. But I'm going to go with Belal Muhammad. I feel like Ian is better striker. Belal's a better grappler and wrestler. And Jack's just... I don't know what I can say, bro. Because Jack just lost, bro. Jack just lost. And I was going to say, like, Jack's just different. Getting out of takedowns. Getting out of... when he gets taken down, he just gets up from it. Which he does against Gilbert Burns and Belal. But then we just saw the Makhachev one. And he didn't. And I don't know what I can say, bro. Because, like, he just fought Jack. And Jack just lost. And it's rough. Is Ian Gary gonna win this fight, guys? Oh my days, bro. It's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. But I'm still gonna go with Belal. I think he's gonna strike with Ian for a bit, probably get pinged. But at the same time, Belal, he did lose the fight, but he did kind of stand there and he did kind of eat shots and he did kind of move forward and he did kind of hit Jack at times. But not great because Jack's just different, which he just lost. So I can't say this, bro. He just lost. Yeah. And then I just think Belal's gonna get takedowns and Ian's gonna try and scramble because Ian's not. I feel like Ian can scramble and get up from it maybe or. Ah, piss. I might have to go with Ian Gary by TKO, bro. What am I saying? I'm going to go with Belal Muhammad by decision, 3 rounds. I'm not going to explain it anymore because I'm psyching myself out. Let's go Belal Muhammad. I mean, event, I don't have much to say here, bro. Armin Sarukian versus Dan Hooker. I didn't know Dan Hooker's record was that bad, bro. 24-12. Like, that's an insane record for a guy who's ranked number 6 in the world and is trying to get a title shot off of this win. I thought he lost the Gamrot fight, which I may have mentioned before. I just feel like he lost that Gamrot fight the last time out. And, yeah, Sarukian beat Charles Oliveira, which is a decent win. As in, record-wise, Charles Oliveira has 2 wins since. He has the Chandler win and the Gamrot win. And lost to Topuria, obviously, but that is what it is. Sarukian, Dan Hooker's a bit lengthier, I think. Does it say his reach? Yeah, just a tad bit lengthier. Leg reach as well. Lengthier. But I feel like Armin's not too bad on the feet. It's going to be a good striking thing, but just like how Gamrot took down Dan Hooker, he couldn't hold him down at all times. Dan Hooker got up a couple times, but I feel like Armin's just stronger and built more and is going to be able to hold Dan down and just hold his legs down so that he can't like get them up to get up. And so, yeah, I'm going to go with Armin Sarukian by a round 4 submission. I think he's going to eventually find a submission by getting him down to the ground. And I feel like it's going to be a pretty dominant win, honestly, by Sarukian. I feel like Dan Hooker's not going to have much for him except for a couple times striking, but not do much else other than the striking, obviously. But like not have big moments or anything. I feel like Armin's just going to neutralize him in the striking by taking him down, controlling him dominantly, and then getting around 4 submissions. So, yeah. For the main card, we're going with Armin Sarukian, Bilal Muhammad, Alonzo Menifield, Mike Tibek Oralbai. We're going with Waldor Cortes-Acosta, and then we're going with Kaijo Horiguchi. So, yeah. UFC Qatar, pretty damn good fight card. Next week, we got a week off. So, yeah, it's going to be good. Little break, finally. But, yeah, this should be a good one. Whole card-wise and pretty good main event, but just that, I don't know. I just feel Sarukian is going to dominate it, so. Yeah, guys, see how this goes down Saturday night. I never did a UFC 322 recap video. I don't know. I might do one for this one. We'll see if I do a recap video or not. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys probably maybe for a recap. But for the week off, I might post 2 videos. UFC 323 prediction and another video of something maybe, so we'll see. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.